Shizzle Dizzle. We got an excellent show here today. Y'all see the title. So Trump spoke at the UN meeting assembly, and he put the battery not only the back of Zelensky, but NATO. And Trump, this is what I suspected all along, man. Trump is setting them up big time. But what's up? What's up, Relax and Talk Sports, man? Trump, man, I've never seen nobody in my 52 years put a battery in somebody's back, man. Relax and Talk Sports, we come from the hood, man, and I know in high school, junior high, in your younger years, going to the club, I know you've seen people put batteries in people's backs. I know you've seen that, right, in your lifetime. I know you've seen people put battery in other people's back, getting them to fight other people. And let me tell you, in all my years, man, in the hood, just my life experience, man. In school, I had a few put in mind. No, I understand that. I do understand that. I mean, we've all experienced witnessing it or even have it put in our own back. But let me tell you, Trump takes the cake. Trump takes the cake, like Talk Sports. He is the king of putting battery in people's backs, man. Yo, he is the king. I don't care what experience in life you've had, Relax and Talk Sports. There is no greater battery backpacker than Donald Trump. Donald Trump has convinced NATO, without the U.S. now, without the U.S., I want to make this clear, without the U.S., Donald Trump has convinced Ukraine and NATO that they can take on Russia. And he's like, man, good luck to y'all. He literally washed his hands and said, man, have at it. Y'all want to go fight Russia? Y'all want to go take on Russia, step toe to toe with Russia? Have at it. We will continue to sell weapons to you, and that's it. Good luck to both of y'all. Good luck to everybody. Good luck to everybody, man. Oh, I think, yeah. Oh, sure, yeah. I think Ukraine can take back territory. Yes, you can take back the land. Yeah. Man, battery in the back. Relax and Talk Sports. Relax Talk Sports said, then the respect at the UN nations. Relax Talk Sports, I'm going to test and see how good your memory is. Do you remember when Trump was running for president? I want to establish how good your memory is. I'm going somewhere with this too, brother. Do you remember he was running for president? I just want to see how good your memory is, man. Just press a one. I don't. I might have a delay. Just press a one, man. If you remember when he was running for president, I'm going somewhere with this. How all the leaders talk shit about him. Okay, you got a great memory. And talks Blacks and Talk Sports, you know as well as I know that Trump is petty. You know that. And Trump don't forget. When he won the presidency and met with all the damn European leaders, he was all Trump ain't forgotten nothing, man. And the biggest revenge is yet to come because he done talked all these European leaders along with Zelensky, who he does not like, to go ahead and go toe to toe with Russia. Just like, yeah, go ahead, man. You got my blessings, man. We not the USA. The USA's not getting involved in this. USA, the US, I don't even know sign language. I used to know a long time ago. USA is not getting involved in that as far as Trump is concerned. So NATO is talking all this big cash. Oh, we need to go to war with Russia, and Putin's evil, and no, yeah, let's take it to Russia. And Trump is like, okay, go right on ahead. In fact, Black Hawk Sports, I take that back, man. I take it back, man. Damn. I never taken something back so fast. Trump didn't have to put a battery in their back. They put a battery in their own back. I'm not gonna blame Trump for that. At first, I was like, damn, Trump is playing them like some suckers. But now, well, let me address you real quick, Rack Stocksburg, because you want me to talk about the UN speech. The UN speech basically was like Trump saying, "Man, y'all kiss my ass. How y'all going to war with Russia and you buying oil from Russia? Like, who does that?" He was just speaking his mind. He said, "Man, you want to go to war with Russia, but then you're funding your own." What can you argue about that, Rex Talk Sports? What can you argue about that? I mean, was he lying? People, Trump, he was so uncivilized and blah blah blah. Was he lying? Was he lying? That's all I need to know. Was he lying, Rex and Talk Sports? Was Trump lying about what he was saying, or did it make perfect sense? Sometimes the truth hurts. Sometimes the truth can make so much sense that it's offensive. A lot of times the truth is offensive, and he spoke the truth. Not at all. Now that I've addressed the UN speech that you've questioned about, let's get back to the oh shit, something caught in my eye, man. Damn. Let's get back to the battery in the back because again, man, they should have not kept teleprompter on. They should have kept the teleprompter right. Right, you know what? That's so funny, Rag Talk Sports. It seems like that's the really way to really on the low, on the down low, real talk. On the down low, that's the only way you can really control Trump. Keep that teleprompter on. What's up, Lexa? What's going on, Josh, man? What's going on, man? Oh man, I see the jokes coming already with the UN speech. Yo, the only way to control Trump low key on the down low key, is to keep that teleprompter on. Because if you cut that teleprompter off, whoa, shit, why'd you do that? You better make sure you have a backup teleprompter with Trump, boy. Teleprompter, the teleprompter's off? Oh, well, shit. Freestyle, free mode. Oh, shit. Trump is about to go freestyle, free, just top of the dome. He about to start doing the freestyle. He about to start freestyle rapping. Shit, don't mess up on that teleprompter on Trump. You want to control Trump low key on the hush, on the down low. Keep that teleprompter on. Keep that teleprompter on because Trump. You keep that teleprompter on. Trump is the most boring person in the world. But that teleprompter go off. Oh shit! Trump about to go in his bag. He's got a bag. He's about to go in his bag. You teleprompter on. Oh shit! Okay, let me freestyle here. Let me just goddamn say what's on my mind. Keep that teleprompter on if you want to control Trump. They're gonna. When are these people gonna learn? Keep the teleprompters on. Have y'all have enough budget to have several teleprompters? Like, what are we doing here? This is Donald Trump we talking about, and you gonna have the teleprompter go out? Thanks, Relax Talk Sports, man. You just feed me, man. You feed me all kind of stuff today, bro. I mean, god damn, bro. This shit writes itself. Damn, you cannot, man. You talk about freestyle. You just throw anything Trump did. I could just freestyle off of it, man. Because it's just like, Trump teleprompter going off on Trump. Shit. Okay, shit. Y'all think y'all know goddamn freestyle and battle rap shit. Let the teleprompter go off on Trump in front of a whole room full of people he don't like. And he knows that don't like him. Shit, and that's what happened. And then he said, on a side note, he said that the escalator went out. He said that shit was deliberate. I believe in Trump too. And it's not even so much Trump it going out on him. It went out on his wife. And it's like, yo, if Melania would have got hurt, so Trump was, oh, he was in his bag. He was like, man, I don't like y'all. Y'all don't like me. Y'all tried to hurt me on the escalator with my wife here. And then y'all think y'all funny by turning off the teleprompter? Oh shit. No, no, y'all don't see y'all must not know in UN. Y'all must not see my rallies. When the teleprompter goes off, that's when I get in my bag. And that's when the goddamn crowd goes crazy. They apparently, Relax and Talk Sport, Josh, they didn't watch those Trump rallies when somebody was being funny. And I think even at the Trump rallies, they just went out by accident. And he's like, oh shoot, Trump, he get that little slant. The teleprompters just went off. Boy, everybody start cheering like, oh shit, now we about to get the real Trump. Yeah, man. I'm gonna tell you, them shits, them. Oh my God, them rallies were so entertaining. Wait, we were waiting, and unfortunately for me, the two times he came to Georgia, the teleprompter didn't go out, but he was cool. But everybody, we even talked the line about it. People I didn't even know were like, man, I'm here in case I hope the teleprompter goes out. And he just goes in his bag. Like, yo, that's why a lot of people went to the rallies because they were waiting for the teleprompter to go out so Trump could just freestyle. So, hey, that was somebody in the UN didn't do their research. They didn't do their homework because they would have several backups. Make sure make sure the orange man teleprompter does not go out. Because if his teleprompter go out, he liable to say anything. He's not the type of politician, or I'm not even call Trump politician. He is not the type of person, or politician, or person, or wherever you want to call Trump, to freeze up if the teleprompter goes off like Kamala Harris. He is not going to freeze up. He's going to freestyle. He is one of the very few presidents of our time that the teleprompter go out. Oh, he's going to freestyle. Even got Obama couldn't free. Well, Obama kind of freestyle, but I'll give Obama credit. He kind of freestyle, but he wouldn't tell us if the teleprompter went out, so we never knew. But you could tell he was, he had some things, but I don't know if his shit was written. But Trump let you know all the teleprompters out. You get that little slump. Oh, the teleprompter's out. Oh yeah, I like that thing anyway. And then he just, boy, and the crowd go crazy. The crowd go crazy when the teleprompter goes out. So I say this to say, y'all, let me say this, y'all, that Trump put the battery in the back and he knows he's not only playing, he's playing Europe. I was like, early this morning when I did a video, oh shit, hold on, so Relax Talk Sports says, did you hear about China threatening Israel? No, I didn't hear that, man. Oh shit. But it's funny. France is saying that he spoke, or Macron spoke kind of on the sneak tip. He spoke against Israel. So yeah, Israel, man, they're losing their grip, man. They're losing their grip on the world stage, and so you know, some people call it the Charlie Kirk curse. I don't know, man, but yeah, Israel, they're losing their grip. They're losing their grip. So um, some people again they say this Charlie Kirk curse. You know, they're saying Charlie Kirk curse. So Benjamin Netanyahu, he's losing his grip. Don't get mad at me, BB. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me, Masad. I'm just saying that it's look like y'all losing y'all grip. This is just observation. This ain't Black Sun speaking against Israel. I'm not being anti-Semitic, none of that shit. And I got friends from Israel. I'm just saying, hey, things ain't the same no more. Things ain't the same no more. That's all I'm saying. Things are not the same no more. They don't, things have changed. You know, Charlie Kirk. Things have changed. Charlie Kirk. So back to goddamn Trump, man, and this whole UN situation. Yeah, the UN. Trump just spoke his mind, man, and he was, very blunt and belligerent about it. But hey, the truth is usually blunt and belligerent, right? In this day and age, the truth is, man, we rather, uh, you know, it seems like we're in a society where everybody want to be lied to, you know, like, oh no, you're not a man, you're a woman. No, you're not a woman, you're a man. No, you're not, you're they. We living in them times. We're living in them times. So, um, we're living in them times, y'all. So, yeah, I got my own family members mad at me over that damn they, man, like, shut the fuck up. You's a woman. And it's only the women that are in my family that are, not all the women in my family, but it's maybe two of them that are confused, that are very confused. So I'm not going to spill family business here on the internet, but let me just say, we living in these times where people are indoctrinated far, far to the left, and it's gone too far, far, far. So there you go. But back to Donald Trump and the UN. Um, you know, Donald Trump, it's no secret, he don't like none of those European leaders. He don't like, well, he might like Macron. Macron might be the only one that Trump likes, but he doesn't like Stromer. He doesn't like goddamn shit. He doesn't like none of them except for maybe Macron. Macron is probably the only one he'll put up with, but the rest of them he don't like. He don't like the rest of them, man. I don't even think he likes that Italian woman. I don't think he likes her no more because she's so damn fake, But a lot of them, except for the Italian woman, I'm not sure about Macron, but when he was running, they were like, "We hope goddamn Trump don't win. We hope Kamala Harris get." That was Stromer said that, and who else said that? A couple of European leaders said that, and Trump didn't forget that. He didn't forget that. No, he didn't forget that they talked shit about him. They were like, "We hope he gets convicted." Y'all don't remember that. I remember that. They were like, "He's a felon. He shouldn't be running for president." I remember all that because every time the word felon came up, y'all know, y'all been following this channel. Every time the word felon came up, I thought about George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, and John Adams. Oh, and Benjamin Franklin, even though Benjamin Franklin wasn't a president. But every time I heard the word felon, I thought about the forefathers who was convicted by King George. They were pushing all left talking points. They were like to talk sport. They were pushing left talking points, and they were like, Trump, every other word was, he's a felon, though. He's a felon. And I even think Stromer's like, I don't even know if he'll be able to come to England as a convicted felon. I was like, oh, really? Oh, you taking it there, Stromer. Because our country was built based on your King George convicting our first president, right? Not only our first president, but second and third president, too. And our Secretary of State, that being Benjamin Franklin at the time, he was convicted also. So, of course, our forefathers had to fight for their goddamn lives. It was either fight or goddamn be caught by the British government and get hung. So, no, they were like, no, hell no, we're going to fight. Goddamn, we're going to fight for liberty. It's either liberty or death. And that was literal. Give me liberty or give me death. That was literal. That was literal because their life was on the line because King George had convicted them of high treason, of high treason and all kind of damn shit would get you killed back then. King George was relentless. He was like, yeah, man, I want them hung, drawn, and quartered. And I think by then they had outlawed that. That was not even in that era, but King George wanted to bring that back, just for goddamn George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, and John Adams. Oh, and Benjamin Franklin too. Yeah, he wanted to. Yeah, they wanted to draw and quarter them, but I think that was outlawed by then. Yeah, and they were. I know they were hanging people. So Yeah, man. They literally had to fight for give them liberty or give them death. So they were literally fighting for their lives. It was either liberty or death, straight up. And so I say that to say this. They kept talking about, oh, Trump's a convicted felon. Oh, convicted felon. How are you gonna be president? He can't even leave the state. He can't come into our country. This was Stromer saying, talking that shit. And so, yeah, Trump didn't forget none of that shit. And so now Trump is serving them revenge on a very cold platter. And it's called putting a battery in your back and saying, oh, you want to go fight Putin? Go on ahead. Yeah, go on ahead. And remember, he doesn't like Zelensky either. I don't know why he doesn't like Zelensky. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I don't know. Oh, I know why he don't like Zelensky. Oh, how can I forget? How can I be so silly? Didn't Josh, Black's Talk Sports, everybody in the chat, didn't Zelensky campaign for Kamala Harris? Didn't? Y'all press the one in the chat. I want to make sure I'm not crazy. Didn't Zelensky campaign for Kamala Harris? Because before Donald Trump ran um, for president, he was cool with Zelensky. He was cool with Zelensky until Zelensky came to the United States under the Biden administration and he was campaigning for Kamala Harris? Or was it Joe Biden? Either one, it was the ops. He was campaigning for the ops. But y'all do know before that, Zelensky and Trump were cool. They were cool until Zelensky pulled that prank and was like, yeah, Kamala Harris for president. Trump was like, oh, okay. Trump don't forget. I'm trying to tell y'all, Trump does not forget anything. And this is why he showed his ass at the UN. I knew what time it was. When he started showing his ass, I said, oh, time for revenge. Oh, revenge time. Revenge time. It's time for revenge. Oh, yeah. Oh, alarm clock's going off. Oh, snooze, but it's time for revenge, y'all. So I knew what time it was when he was showing his ass. I said, oh, it's time. Oh, because I knew revenge was coming. I just didn't know when. Goddamn Trump in Trump fashion did it during the UN speech. I said, well, goddamn. Here it is. Whoop, whoop, there it is. I said, oh, here it is. And Trump's not done yet. Like I said, he's patting the back. Oh, yeah, go ahead, Zelensky. Take on Trump. I got a bone to pick. Oh, what up, Simpson? Oh, man, what's going on, Simpson, man? Hey, Simpson, hey, go on ahead, man. You got the floor, brother. You got the floor, Simpson, man. Because I know, hey, if it's about Trump, let me know. Because, hey, I'll critique Trump in a heartbeat. This is the show where I talk about Trump's good points and I'll talk about his bad points. So it's nothing. If you want me to talk shit about Trump, I will talk shit about Trump. But I like to wait because Trump be doing the fake out. Trump be doing the fake out. And when he said Simpson, when Trump said um, that Ukraine could take on Russia, he was saying, go on ahead and take on Russia. He wasn't talking about us taking on Russia, but go ahead. Go ahead. Well, I'm just assuming. Go ahead, Simpson, man. What's on your mind, Simpson? What's on your mind, man? Let me see what's on Simpson's mind, man. Cause I've been accused of being a Trump shill and all that stuff, and I'm like, no. I say apparently this person don't watch my channel on a regular because I told you I didn't trust Putin. Now Trump is not happy with him. Simpson, when did Putin agree to Trump's terms? Simpson, as long as you've been watching this channel, you know what? I feel responsible. I should have posted the demands of Putin. Sergei Lavrov said it. They said they want Ukraine to be demilitarized. They don't want them becoming part of the NATO. And what else? So Trump, I don't know what Trump is talking about. Putin said what he said the same thing in Alaska. He said, "Look, these are our demands. We're winning, so we're not gonna bud." Like since when? Okay, yeah, Trump is mad with Putin, but Trump, I don't know what to tell you, Simpson. I don't know what to tell you, man. Trump, I don't know where Trump got why he's mad at Putin because Putin was like, "Yo, these are our demands," and I guess Trump felt like, "Oh, well, I'm Trump, and Putin, I just want you to end the war." Well, then tell Zelensky to goddamn put down their arms. Then tell Zelensky and its Azov Nazis to put down their arms. You got the floor, Simpson. Let me know, man. Let me know. But when it comes to Putin and Trump, Putin's in the right. Putin's in the right because remember, they're in his backyard, Simpson. They're in his backyard. That's like somebody coming in your backyard trying to break in your house. So, yeah, Trump, he doesn't I don't know what the hell. I don't know. Trump is tripping. Trump is tripping. Trump said he is not going to the way of sanction if our so-called alliances still buy oil from Russia. No, that's right. I mean, that makes common sense. Like, were we buying resources from Hitler when we went to war in World War II? No. Trump doesn't have too many cars in this. No, he said that from the get go. But what he's trying to do, relax and talk sports. He's trying to do that New York bluff shit. He's trying to do that New York slick talk bluff shit. He's trying to. You can't do that with Russians, man. Russians are way ahead of us on that. And I hate to say that. I'm American. I'm a proud American. I love y'all. I love my people. I love Americans. I love this country. But and we run a lot of game and shit, but don't do it to the Russians. Don't do, man. The Russians are different, and I'm not saying that they. Let's keep it real, y'all. Look, I know you guys love this country. I know you guys are 100% Americans and all that. I know that y'all are proud, even if you look. Let me just talk to y'all, man. Look at Trump's. Besides Tulsi Gabbard and besides Tulsi Gabbard, Bongino, and RFK, look his administration and look at Putin's administration. I don't know if you guys seen, man, Putin's administration is far more superior. They just are, man. They just are. And then Trump got this fairy Lindsey Graham all of it in his ear, man. I'm just gonna keep it real, man. It's no, there's no comparison. So let me say this. Yeah, Trump has no cards to play. Like you're in their backyard. You're in Russia's backyard. So we don't have no. Why are we over there anyway? We have no business in Russia or Ukraine. So we need to step out. I know we made a lie. We said, oh well, if Ukraine give up the nuclear weapons, we promised to protect them. But we also said we wouldn't expand NATO. Also, so we as Americans, we don't keep our word. We know that. Come on, let's be real, man. We know as Americans we don't keep our word. That being our government. Come on now. Let's keep it 100, y'all. Come on now. Let's not pretend, man. We know Trump. He trying to do his New York con artist thing, and I like Trump, man. But he's making himself too transparent. He's not like yo. That shit might have worked. Willing and Dylan in New York with the skyscrapers and all that, and I'm sure it still worked to a certain degree. It worked during the goddamn when he was campaigning, yes. But now you up against Russia, and Russia has been burnt twice. The Minsk 1 and 2 Accords. Hear me out, Simpson. Russia has been burnt already by the U.S. since the Clinton, since George Bush, no, since Reagan. Okay, since George Bush, since Clinton, Obama, Bush again, Trump, Biden, they have been burnt. So they're like, no, man, we don't trust what you say anymore, bro. Like that's played out. Putin ain't going for the okie doke, and that's why Trump is mad because Putin ain't going because Putin wised up. Putin wised up, and y'all remember Putin was different because he went to school in the West. He was schooled in the West, so he was trying to work with the West. And y'all got to understand, just like Kim Jong Un, just like Xi Jinping and Vladimir Putin, they know the game. They know the game. Especially Xi Jinping, man, because a lot of y'all don't know, a lot of our street game, a lot of the Chinese had a lot. I mean, they contributed a lot of that 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 street culture. Y'all check out Chinese gang stories. Y'all check out Chinese gang stories, man. Um, if y'all know any prison stories when they talk the razor and shit, that come from the Chinese. Black people, white people, Hispanics did not invent that. Yeah, them Dominicans, no, the Puerto Ricans did not. The Chinese invented that shit. The goddamn razor in the mouth, and yeah, that's spit out the rate. That's the Chinese invented that shit. Black people, white people, Dominicans, Hispanics, and Puerto Ricans, we adopted that shit. But the Chinese invented that shit. They started that shit. So, yeah, Trump at the UN, man, that was right on time. He's been planning that revenge, and there's more revenge to come from Trump. And Trump was like, "Yo, go fight the Russians. Go fight them. Yo, you got a chance. Go fight them." And I kind of sensed that he was like, "Yo, is he trying to destroy Europe?" And I kind of had that in the back of my mind, and now I'm convinced. I am convinced. After that UN speech, I am convinced. Even this morning, I still wasn't convinced, and I watched that UN speech, and I said, "Oh, Trump is goddamn putting the battery in their back. He's putting the battery in their back." And when Trump is doing like the real double talk. When Trump says Russia's the paper tiger, he's talking about Europe. He's talking about Europe. And when he said, "Oh, Kiev can take Moscow," he's saying Putin can take Kiev. That's what he reverse what Trump is saying. Take what he's saying and reverse that shit. And then it'll make perfect sense because this shit wasn't making sense to me. I'm like, what is Trump talking about? Even this morning, I'm like, Trump, watch my two videos. I'm like, Trump, have you lost your mind? And just take what he's saying and reverse it. I know it sounds crazy, but nothing's more crazy than Trump saying, oh, Zelensky can take goddamn all his territories back and then some. Man, he's putting the battery in their back. Trump don't believe that goddamn Zelensky can goddamn take on Russia. NATO can't even take on Russia. Let me say that again. NATO can't even take on Russia. And oh, by the way, China and Russia do have an alliance. And I believe, not yet. Iran, once they wake up, once Iran wakes up, it's going to be a bad day for Israel. But I'm banking on they're not going to wake up in time. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. The Muslims are kind of stubborn on the Shia and the Sunni. They're real stubborn. Religion makes you very stubborn. It makes you stubborn. I don't care. I don't even care if you're a Christian. You're Christian, Muslim, religion will make you stubborn. And by them being Muslims, they're stubborn. But if they happen to wake up on time and get an alliance with goddamn China and Russia, Israel's in trouble. But I don't think they're going to wake up in time. Russia, They woke up to the game, and that's why Trump's mad. He thought he can goddamn slick talk and New York talk, goddamn Putin. Putin's like, no ski, nyet, no, 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 no. Y'all remember Training Day? Press 2 if y'all remember Training Day. Because Training Day is the best movie to learn the Russian lesson. Y'all didn't know that, did you? Robcat, whatever, Robcat. Training Day. You remember Training Day? Denzel Washington was talking all that shit. King Kong ain't got nothing on me. He was goddamn putting his finger in the chest of the Crips, putting his finger in the chest of the Bloods, putting his finger in the chest of the essays, putting his finger in the chest of all the dirty cops. I think there was one Italian. No, there wasn't no Italians in there. But what I'm saying is that China threatened Israel over Qatar and Iran. Relax and talk sports, man. Yeah, China, China got Russia's back, and Russia's got China's back. Need I say more? Relax talk sports. Need I say more? China's got Russia's back. Russia's got China's back. Do I have to? Do I have to? Do I have to say more? Any more about that? America ain't got NATO's back. Trump made that very clear. Trump's so wish-washy. They said if a Russian plane goes over, Trump said, well, then shoot them down. He's like, well, will you get they back? Well, under circumstances, basically saying, hell no, I ain't got they back. Nope. Wait, no, no, wait. You said nope, 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 nope. Are you talking about China got Russia's back, Russia's got China's back? You know they got each other back. Putin going to Xi Jinping's parade, Xi Jinping's Chinese parade, and Xi Jinping going to the Russian military parade, that sealed the deal. That sealed the deal. Relax talk sports. So if you mess with Russia, you're messing with China. If you mess with China, you're messing with Russia. Somehow Iran has not jumped on board yet, and that might be to Israel's advantage. I don't know. They together? Yeah, 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 Russia and China. They. Oh man, I need to post the damn video. Yeah, they've already signed the pact. They signed the pact. The U.S. media ain't gonna tell you, but I'm gonna tell you because I watch goddamn Russian media and I watch CCCP media. Yeah, they signed the pact. Our 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 media's not mentioning it because they want to keep that shit on the hush. They signed the goddamn pact. Russia and China have signed the pact. It's a done deal. They signed it during, in fact, I think it was during the Russian military parade. And I think they had to have the ritual. The Russian military parade, Xi Jinping had to go to that one, and then Putin had to go to the Chinese military parade, and they signed that pact. Xi Jinping was like, hey, my army's ready. And then Putin had to do the same thing. My army's ready. They signed the pact. So ain't nobody messing with Russia and China. They are the new world power. Russia and China are the new world power as far as military is concerned. And as far as economic is concerned too, MD. Because I know you're going to see this video. But there's sanctions. You can't sanction goddamn the three largest economies in the world. America's large, but so is China, India, and Russia. But Russia and China done already signed a military pact. So we both know that Russia and China have the largest military on the planet. We do know this, right? We do know this. Y'all are smart. Y'all do know they have the largest military on the planet individually, right? And we pay for China to become a superpower. I mean, but we kept sanctioning them. We kept damn playing games with them. We kept treating them like they were a third world country, relaxing sports. So chickens are coming home to roost. As Malcolm X would say, chickens are coming home to chickens have came home and they roosted already. As Malcolm X would say. So yeah, we caused that. We caused that in more ways than one, not only financially, but we put the sanctions on. We did all kind of foul shit to China. We did foul shits to everybody in the world that's part of that BRICS, and chickens are coming home to roost. Chickens are coming home to roost. Malcolm X spoke about this. He spoke about this. It wasn't just a Kennedy thing, assassination. It was chickens coming home to roost. He was talking present tense, past tense, and future tense. Chickens are coming home to roost, and they have roosted. And what Trump, the only thing Trump can do is what he's doing is let NATO and Ukraine take on Russia by themselves. And the smart thing for Trump to do is just make deals with Russia. Don't get involved in that war. Yes, sell the weapons, but don't get involved in that war. But see, it's like Trump's got one foot in and one foot out. You know, he's doing the lukewarm shit. He's doing the lukewarm shit. He's being lukewarm, and I wish he would just step away 100%. Oh, this is Biden's war. Then let it be Biden's war and walk away from that shit, Trump. But no, you bullshitting. But don't, But again, Trump's doing it his way. He's doing it his way, and he's telling NATO and Ukraine, yeah, go fight Russia. Go fight Russia. We will sell you weapons. I'll go fight them. And yeah, he showed his ass at UN. That was his revenge, because remember, these are the same people talking shit while he was on trial. He was the same people that were talking all that shit when he was on trial, talking about, oh, he's a convicted felon and he should be locked up. Yeah, these people's, yeah, Stromer from England said that Trump should be locked up. You think Trump forgot about that? While he was on trial, because Stromer thought actually Trump was going to get locked up. Oh yeah, Trump should be locked up. That's what he said. That's what he said. So yeah, Trump is slowly taking his revenge. He's slowly taking his revenge. Now, again, now one might say, well, Black Son, Putin said he would rather have Kamala Harris than Donald Trump, and that is true. That is true. But at the same time, the difference between Stromer and Trump, Stromer needs Trump. That's why he kisses his ass. Europe needs Trump. China don't need us. Russia don't need us. Everybody in the BRICS don't need us. And that's what Trump don't understand. That's what Lindsey Graham don't understand. All these people don't understand that BRICS was set up because we kept putting sanctions and we kept doing all this fuck shit to these countries. And now the chickens have come home to roost. So there you have it, man. Let me get inside, y'all. Man, thank y'all for the likes, man. Let me give a shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to Relax and Talk Sports. Shout out to Rob Cat, man. Shout out to Simpson. Trump says he is not going to waive sanctions. No, you can't do sanctions because we'll destroy ourselves if we put sanctions, Simpson, on China and India. We're going to destroy ourselves, because China, India, and Russia is the rest of the world. It's us, and then there's the rest of the world. They're the rest of the world. Like Europe, in their minds, think they're part of the. No, Europe ain't shit. It's us, and then the rest of the world. So we're talking about putting sanctions on the rest of the world. Not going to work. Okay, so let me give a shout out to Simpson. Let me give a shout out to Josh in the house. All right, y'all. Let me get going. I think it's about to rain. I hope it don't rain tomorrow, because I need I don't need to work tomorrow. Who is this? I need to work tomorrow. All right, y'all. I'm out, y'all. Stay tuned. I got more videos coming, man, because I know Trump seems like he's saying some crazy shit, and that's why I have to kind of stand back, and stuff comes to me, and you can't jump the gun with Trump, because there's always a bigger picture. So you can't, you can't react right away with Trump if he tweets out some crazy shit. You got to analyze that shit and look at his. Remember, y'all, if I don't tell y'all anything, look at Trump's actions. Don't look at his tweets and what he's saying. Look at his actions. Trust me on that. Trust me on that. Trust me. All right. With that being said, man, I'm out, y'all. Peace.